body spirit industry. Today we have a really special treat. We've got Maureen St. Germain here to do a shortened version of her Golden Bowl meditation. It was a beautiful, beautiful meditation that she ran through the whole thing with us last week, and we had a hard time getting the meditation up on our site. So she's going to do a revised version for us today, and we're really excited to have her. So I'm going to turn it straight over to Maureen. Thank you for being here, Maureen.
Thank you, Tracee, and thank you for having me, and thank you for giving this a second run. It's awesome. So what I want to tell you about the Golden Bowl is that we're creating a torus around the body, and a torus is an apple shape or a big donut shape. So it's a circle from the center up and around. And so there's references to the word torus, and we're not talking about the star constellation Taurus. We're talking about the shape, a toroidal field, which happens to be called a torus. And this meditation I've been carrying around for 7 years, and the meditation itself wouldn't leave me, but I couldn't seem to find my way to figure out why I wasn't allowed to release it until now. And it turns out that I was getting a very powerful feeling of opening my sinuses whenever I would do certain kinds of meditation, especially when I was in the Akashic Records. I really liked that feeling, and I wanted to make it available for others, but I wasn't allowed to release it. Then I found a biblical quote in the Old Testament, Ecclesiastes 12:6-7, written in the third person by a man examining his life experiences, and he is sharing his thoughts about this. And so the quote from Ecclesiastes goes like this: "Remember your Creator now when you are young, before the silver cord of life snaps and the golden bowl is broken." And when I heard that, that's it. I knew and understood that the golden bowl is the set of sinus cavities that we have around the body that start at the face here, and they go here. And then we also have two big ones in the back. And the medical profession doesn't know what they're all for. But I'm going to give you a shortcut and say it's like the satellite dish to connection home with God. And one of the women who joined us last week, in spite of all the difficulties, wrote me and said that I could use her comments. And although I don't have her exact comments in front of me, maybe we'll share them in the chat. She said that she normally doesn't get experiences or sound or activations that she can feel. And this one she felt. So in spite of all of our little dramas, she was still able to have an experience. It was very powerful. So today we're not going to run the sound through the speakers like we did before. We're just going to do this live without the sound. And what I mean by that, I don't mean you're going to have zero sound. What I mean is you're not going to have any background sound. And if you really like this meditation and you want to get it, you're going to find the background sound is extremely compelling, because again, that was channeled as well. I wrote both of those. So here we go. I'm going to begin with the sound of the golden bowl that I have. And it's a beautiful sound. And I'm going to let it ring for a few minutes. And then I'm going to start. I'm going to sound this at the end. So when you hear the bowl at the end, you're going to know that you're done. You can turn off your computer and sit with it as long as you want. Okay, so here we go. Close your eyes if you can. Imagine you can follow these instructions perfectly, even if you don't understand them. First, we're going to turn our attention to the great central sun, which is behind our sun. The great central sun is the source of all life. Allow a very special beam that will help you activate and create a healing, cleansing, and activation of the glands of the golden bowl, and to start this process of opening up your golden bowl. Each time you do this, you will experience more accessibility of the golden bowl. As we allow a very targeted beam for each of you coming in from the great central sun and beaming through our sun, reaching you, allow that energy to move into your heart. Let it expand your heart. Let it overflow and bubble up in, through, and around your heart chakra. Let it expand your heart. And let it form into a torus. As it starts to circulate around your heart, it begins to get bigger and bigger and more powerful. It now creates a surge of energy, but this is a smooth surge. Let it effortlessly reach your throat chakra. Then it begins to rise into the center of your brow and reaches this area easily. Continue to let it rise in this torus field, in this special field, moving into yet another torus field around the body of this very specialized energy that will activate the golden bowl sinus cavities. From your throat chakra, allow it to move into the area of your sinuses, which includes the sinus cavities above your brow. See that torus field loop into yet another torus field around the body until this specialized energy reaches and activates the golden bowl sinus cavities. From your throat chakra, allow it to move into the area of your sinuses, which includes the sinus cavities above your brow. See the torus field loop being so big that it reaches your third eye easily, where the center of the golden bowl sinus cavity resides. We are going to instruct your field. And to release this energy to clear your physical body. We direct this energy to remove, eliminate, dissolve, and clear all chemicals that have held back the activation of your pineal glands and your sinuses located within the golden bowl. This may include the chemical toxicities of fluoride, bromide, chlorine, or anything else known or unknown that can hold back and adversely affect humanity's awakening, including COV. Sending all to God's white light. Sending all to God's white light. Next, we are clearing the mental body of any residue, thought forms that have come in with those chemicals. And now clear the spiritual body of any residue of any kind that would hold back the complete activation of the golden bowl. We now invite your energy of your spiritual body to align fully with the energy that is coming to you from the great central sun and percolating up from your heart. Now your entire body is being bathed with this golden energy from the great central sun. Let it expand the top of your head, continually bathing the top of your head. As this energy continually bathes that entire golden bowl area, we invite this energy to cleanse, clear, and activate every part of the physical body needed to support the opening up of these sinus cavities and these glands, sending all to God's white light, sending all to God's white light. Now they are completely clear. They are completely clear. Now we move on to the emotional body and clear it of any residue or thought forms that have come from these chemicals that may be affecting you. Breathe deeply. Breathe in and out, sending all to God's white light, sending all to God's white light. Now they are completely clear. They are completely clear. One more time for the etheric body. We are asking for the divine blueprint to be fully present and activated for the use of the higher purposes of these glands of the golden bowl and sinuses. We invite these energies to fully expand the capacity of your golden bowl in you. We are now going to do the same thing for the clearing of pesticides, fungicides, mercury from any of these areas, including anything we may have ingested from GMO foods or anything else we have breathed in, including the COVID virus, that we may have ingested that is harmful to the activation of the golden bowl glands. We will do this faster since your body now knows the process. We allow the energy to re-emphasize the presence of this energy from your heart, going to your throat chakra, then to your sinuses, and all the glands in or near the sinuses cavities that make up the golden bowl. Then expanding to make it rise again above your head, keeping that torus formation, this time clearing your entire physical body. Now, the golden torus reaches your entire mental body and continues to expand around your entire emotional body. And finally expands to encompass the entire etheric body. Sending all to God's white light. Sending all to God's white light. We are going to do this one more time, addressing any other toxins or thought forms or influences of any kind, known or unknown. Again, allowing this energy to rise from your heart chakra. Notice this one pulsation is quite profound. This one is substantial. You might even see it like a golden ball. This ball starts out at your heart chakra, moves up to your throat chakra, and then on to your third eye, and explodes into an emission of golden light in this torus formation, rising up and around your entire body. We're going to do this one more time, addressing any other toxins or thought forms or influences of any kind, including the COVID virus, known or unknown. Again, allowing this golden energy to rise from your heart chakra. Notice this one pulsation feels quite profound. This one is quite substantial. You might even see it like a golden ball. This ball starts out at your heart chakra, moves up to your throat chakra, and then on to your third eye, and explodes into an emission of golden light in this torus formation, rising up and around your entire body. One more time, addressing any other toxins or thought forms or influences of any kind, known or unknown. Again, allowing this energy, this golden energy, to rise from your heart chakra. Notice this one pulsation is quite profound. This one is quite substantial. You might even see it like a golden ball. This ball starts out at your heart chakra, moves up your throat chakra, and then on to your third eye, and explodes into an emission of golden light in this torus formation, rising up and around your entire body. Sending all to God's white light. Sending all to God's white light. Sending all to God's white light. Now, allow yourself to drift back into your awareness, away from everything that has to do with day-to-day troubles and activities. Announce to yourself, repeating after me, in your thought or out loud. Out loud is preferable. I am tapping into my higher consciousness, my higher intelligence, and my higher self.
That was wonderful, Maureen. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. We're going to close off. You can get the entire meditation at maureenstgermain.com. And please stay tuned.
And if you sign up,
thanks again, and we will see you soon.
If you sign up on my website, I have a free meditation every month. And your chihuahuas think that's a good idea.
They totally do. They're like, yes, do it. Wonderful. Well, great. Thank you so much. And this has been Tracee Dunblazier with the Coalition of Visionary Resources. Thanks for tuning in.
See you next time.